Peace and blessings. Welcome back to Essence Tarot, and this is going to be a karmic update, dealing with the divine masculine and how they are feeling about the divine masculine. Okay, so let's see what's going on. I've been feeling, a lot of misery, regret. Okay, due to confusion, misunderstanding, and disappointment. Let's see what's going on. Spirit. Okay, so we do have the strength card. Okay, grace of inner strength, needing to overcome challenges. Okay, the power of kindness, forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. Okay, so I know that's kind of like the complete opposite of what I was saying, but in this case, this is what the karmic has been displaying when it came to the connection that they were having with the divine masculine. They try to put on this facade. Like I said, they've been portraying themselves as someone strong. They've been portraying themselves as someone who is willing and supposed to be there and all this stuff like that. We got the strength card, so that's what they were portraying themselves to be. So let's see what else. So they pretty much just putting on the front. Okay. What do we have here? Belonging. Okay, belonging in a situation that they wasn't supposed to be in. Like I said, they were putting on up front. They know and they knew that the connection with this divine masculine was not legit, was not where they were supposed to be, but they just love that little devilish game, that little devilish dark frequency of stealing somebody else's happiness. So let's see. Okay, yeah. So it's the high priestess of water. So they just love, like I said, they know that they were not the chosen one for the situation. They just love stealing the divine feminine's identity. Okay, they love pretending to be the divine feminine. They feed off of that. They feed off of people telling them, that they're in a happy situation with this divine masculine, but deep down inside they know that's not their place or their position. This is why they need to start telling the truth. Okay, you have the message. Like I said, they are getting the messages that from divine and divine feminine that, like, how you gonna try to be me, excuse my grammar, but bitch, how you gonna try to be me? You know good and well that I am the divine. You know good and well you know who I am, because they do know who you are. Okay, they do get the messages. Alright? They are getting the messages from spirit, and they know what they're doing. Like I said, they're in a devilish frequency. Okay? You got playful. They love playing that game. Okay? They love being in that frequency. Okay? They love wearing the divine feminine's mask. Okay, so let's see. It's not easy for the divine feminines out here with these karmics and shit, putting on the front and shit. The divine masculine knows that this karmic is not who they supposed to be. They know, but they going with the flow because it's easy pussy, easy fuck, and they're like, yeah, okay, you can do that. And they like the fact, like I said, some of the masculines was in, a dark frequency where they kind of turned them on to see a tough cookie like this, this karmic trying to betray something that they not, just to see. They love the challenges. Okay, so what I got is the Lady card. Okay, so like I said, they love portraying to be something that they're not. Okay, this divine, not divine, but it's because in their own way they are divine too. They just don't know it yet. It's like the masculine, sometimes they don't know what's really going on. But in this case, belonging to, okay, when it comes to the situation. This karmic believes that they belong to this divine masculine. All right, so this is why they stood in power the way that they did, because they believed that they belonged to the situation. Okay. So we like with the, you know, the waiting patient man. Okay, they know that the divine masculine don't belong to them. They know it, but like I said, they love playing this demonic ass game. Okay, they love the fact that they, you know, they love that whole "I'm gonna snatch your man" type of frequency. They love it, but what goes around comes around, and it looks like this karmic is really getting the lesson that they need from the divine, telling them, you know, it's not your place, so stand down. Okay, this karmic believes that they are divine feminine, so eventually, you know, that's going to come to an end. Okay, so they believe that they belong in this relationship. They love faking the fact that they are supposed to be in this situation with this divine masculine. You got message, okay, you got the obstacles, okay. They don't really care. They're going for it. They taking that leap of faith. This is why I tell my divine feminine, stay in your power, because this karmic will take that leap of faith any day. Will pretend to be you any day, because they know this connection is definitely strong and powerful. But anyway, they believe that they're getting messages and shit like that, because the divine masculine is, you know, are telling them, you know, it's rooting them on a physical level. You know, the divine masculine is rooting this karmic on the physical level, and on divine side, the divine masculine is rooting the divine feminine on the divine side. So it's, I know it sounds a whole bunch of shit going on, but so we got look closer, okay? So they know who, like I said, they know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly where they're supposed to be and who they're not supposed to be with. But like I said, they putting on this front of strength, okay? They putting on this front of power. Okay, let's see what else Spirit wants to tell them. Okay. Let me see. Let's go here. So they can't wear that mask for too much long. It's gonna always fade right off their face. Okay, like I said, past life relationship. All right, the divine feminine is always gonna kick back into effect. Okay, because the divine feminine is definitely pulling through in this reading here. It's supposed to be a really karmic situation, but the past life situation will come. This, like I said, the mask will fall off, because the universe always gonna drop the divine feminine back in the masculine's lap. Okay, so reconciliation, like I said, you guys, the karmic knows. All right, the karmic knows that you guys will make up eventually. Okay, express your love. Okay, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. You guys will come into a connection. These karmics know that. They know that they can't keep a true divine relationship apart. You know, no matter how much they try. No matter how. Let me see what else is going on here. But it's just them just faking the front. You know, faking the funk. Okay. And they're going to keep doing that until they, you know, they feel it's really a selfish move. You know, I'm going to love on your masculine. Because they don't know their place the way they should. If they knew to be patient and wait for their divine, they wouldn't be messing with yours. But until now, they're in dark energy, and they all playing in the dark right now. So, you know, let the gods deal with it. Okay, abundance is your right, divine feminine. You will come. You guys will get what you want. You will get what you deserve. Okay. Okay, and sometimes, like I said, these, you know, kindness counts. Okay, so this is why the divine feminine, you have to stay positive, because that's one thing that the karmic lack. Okay, the karmic lack the truth and understanding of real divine love. So this is where you come in as somebody patient, somebody, you know, unconditional and understanding. You know what I'm saying? This is what the karmic doesn't have, okay? Because this is what they don't have the essence, okay? And they know they don't have the essence. They know they don't belong in that situation, but they just putting on the front, okay? They're wearing a mask. And they know eventually with the divine connection that the divine feminine is going to come back in union with their divine masculine. They know, okay? They can sense it deep down inside this empty shell that they're around. They know that this masculine is somewhere else because you're talking of the spirit. And that's what they missing is the spirit. Okay, they're missing the faith. Okay, the faith that they have is logic. Okay, logic versus reasoning. Okay, so that's why I tell you divine feminines out there, stop, judging a book by its cover. There's a lot of shit going on underneath. You know, it may look good, but that don't mean it's all good. And you gotta compromise. Okay, like I said, you can't sit here and judge a book by its cover, divine feminine. This karmic is, okay, this is the karmic reading back here, and then it starts to switch over from spirit speaking to, the divine feminine, because we're going to always pull in the divine feminine because of the simple fact that the energies is about you, okay? This karmic wants to mimic, because the karmic summoned you, okay? The karmic summoned you in this reading because they putting on the front, and spirit is letting you know that they ain't going to get far with it. You're going to always get what you want, okay? Like I said, it just takes patience and is understanding. If you're going to hand this connection to this karmic, she's going to take it. She or he going to take it, okay? And then you're going to wonder why this person is, I see a lot of fours. You got a lot of fours going on here, a lot of fours, okay? At the end of the day, it's going to happen. You just have to have enough faith to do so. You got the ace, okay? So that's your divine masculine, divine feminine, and then you got the karmic here, trying to cut in and fit in where they don't belong. And spirit is telling them that this is not your trial and your error to deal with. We will just pull you out of it. It may look the same because of the simple fact that you are putting yourself in a situation you don't belong in. Okay, the first card that came out is belonging. Okay, the karmic believes that they belong in a situation, but it's not. It's the divine feminine. Okay, a patient divine feminine as well as a patient divine masculine. It's what it's going to take to break that cycle. Okay, you're going to take that to break these obstacles. All right, so this karmic knows that about this divine masculine, that it's going to break. They know that this karmic, it's a whole bunch of energies coming through on this reading. It's all divine masculine, divine feminine, and the karmic, and there's more of the divine masculine and the divine feminine connect. It's like this karmic knows that y'all have strength and power, that y'all, if y'all really knew who y'all really was to each other and had that power and understanding and that forgiveness and unconditional love, y'all can break that spell from this karmic. Y'all can rip that karmic, this divine masculine, divine feminines, and these karmic unions right out of this situation that they in. But the karmic know your power. The karmic knows exactly who you are. Okay? The karmic knows exactly what they need, but they're going to keep, if you're going to give it to them, they're going to take it. Okay? So fight where it's worth fighting at, In this state, this karmic is dealing with the physical body, an empty shell. Okay? A egotistical divine masculine. Okay? In your case, you're dealing with a full, loving, spiritually driven, divine entity, okay? Trying to get you to understand, trying to get you to understand your worth so it can get back to its masculine and get the masculine to realize its worth. And then once you guys both know your worth, okay, know that you guys belong together and shit like that, you will come together, It's almost like in this reading, the divine said, fuck that karmic. But this is what the karmic knows, okay? The karmic knows that y'all will come into union eventually, okay? They can't keep it apart. Like I said, this karmic is putting on that front like, yeah, I'm the divine. Yeah, I'm this, I'm that. And telling this masculine, whatever she says, it's the opposite. It's me. It's not her, it's me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm your divine, and I'm your reflection, and I'm your mirror, I'm all this shit like this and that. And the divine masculine look at him like, okay, maybe you are. Maybe we have some trauma bonding situations that will make us fall in love with each other. But it's really not love. See, love is unconditional, okay? They trauma bonding, with each other. So, you know, anyways. But that is what I'm getting from this karmic. I'm going to keep it real short because I upload this video. Um, the karmic is definitely, like I said, is putting on the front and feeling like, you know, they know they were going to cave in. The divine feminine is very powerful, no matter how much. Not even if the divine feminine doubts herself, the universe won't let it fly. Okay, that's why you got all them fours in here. Okay, they're not going to let it fly. So at the end of the day, the universe is going to do exactly what they need to do. Is give to the past and bring that past life situation right back in here. Bring that divine feminine and divine masculine right back into each other's lives. It don't matter how hard the karmic keep trying to keep the divine partners together apart. The universe is going to bring them together. Okay? Because see, you got to realize, like people always saying, we got to thank our karmics. But you don't realize it's not the karmic you need to thank. You need to thank your God, because it's your God that's going to work hard to get them out. It's your faith that's going to work hard to get them out. Stand in your knowing. Stand where you at. And you know, it's like, come on, like, you know, it's all about manifesting. How can you manifest through negative energy? You can't manifest shit through negative energy. You have to manifest with positivity. I know this is my masculine. I'm not worried about what it look like on the surface, because when I lay my head down or when I walk on, I feel my masculine present with me every day, all day. I love his true self. And no matter what, you know, my masculine is clearly in the dark, in the devil frequency, and eventually he got to come to the light. So at the end of the day, you got to have this kind of faith to manifest. That's how you manifest. You want to manifest, this is how you manifest. You got to have faith. But as long as I'm seeing comments and people expressing their feelings like, oh, you know, you're sending out these frequencies. You're sending out, oh, it's like, oh, they can have him. I don't want him, and all this other this and all this other that. That's negative vibrations, and I just like to stay away from that, because I can see just how far I've come, and just as well as other people on my page know how far they've come, to step away from people that in that mindset. Now, there's nothing wrong with expressing your feelings, but your intent is not well. You are really serious about this karmic having your divine masculine, so guess what's going to happen? They're going to have your divine masculine as long as they want, because you're not only preventing yourself from doing so, you're hindering your own growth, which makes the universe see that you're still immature and not ready for a complete unconditional union. So that's going to hinder your divine union. And they may rip his ass out of that, and they may throw his ass out into the wilderness and see if he can handle on his own. And when he run to another karma, you can't be mad, because at the end of the day, you're not trying to grow. You're not trying to ascend. It's all about faith in God, and if you don't have enough faith in God, then you don't deserve nothing. So, anyway, if you want to find out what's going on in your situation, check the description box for more information. Inbox me on one of my social medias, whether it's Instagram or Facebook. Okay, I may start doing emails. It depends, because I don't really use my email like that, but you know, if you want to hit me up in my email, you know, that should be down in the description box as well, and I'll see how that goes. The sooner you book, you know, it's first come, first serve. You know, I get it done as fast as I can. You know, I don't like to keep my people waiting. You'll get it done by the day, you know, probably within the first 2 or 3 hours, depending on what I'm going through with my kids. But at the end of the day, peace and love to you all.